I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Bidoof. In the most recent generations of Pokemon games, they've shied away from the old concept of hidden machines, or HMs. HMs were discs to teach Pokemon moves, like TMs, but these moves also had uses outside of battle, which were essential for completing the game. They were already scaling them back by the time of the 6th generation, and to a lesser extent the 5th. And that was because the huge number of them needed to get through Sinnoh was highly criticised. I want to say something potentially a little controversial here though. I think HMs are pretty cool. The idea of travelling on an adventure with a team of 6 magical animal companions is extremely appealing. That's why I'm still obsessed with Pokemon 25 years later. Actually using my team of Pokemon for crossing water and flying around really contributed to that for me. And using random wild Pokemon and other Pokemon I can call on my phone or a haunted bicycle isn't quite the same thing. I can see why the gameplay mechanic was becoming stale, but the concept was still helping my immersion. Bidoof is a beaver Pokemon. It has puffy, fluffy cheeks, big old teeth, and gormless but cheerful eyes that all come together to look cute and funny. There are many definitions of cute, and many definitions of funny. Pokemon explores the full range of the former, and touches on various kinds of the latter. Bidoof is firmly in the kind of cute that's a little bit goofy and funny, and also in the kind of funny that's endearingly cute. Pokemon Pearl tells us, "It constantly gnaws on logs and rocks to whittle down its front teeth. It nests alongside water." And Platinum says, "A comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattatar's." On paper, Bidoof doesn't seem all that different from other normal-type Pokemon caught on Route 1 of a game. Something about its vibe, however, makes it especially funny. I mentioned all the way back in my Rattata episode that one of my earliest Pokemon memories was joking about the worthlessness of a Rattata card. Bidoof has that energy in spades, and is even more beloved because of it. Pokemon Diamond tells us, "With nerves of steel, nothing can perturb it. It is more agile and active than it appears." In the run-up to the release of the remakes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and the prequel Pokemon Legends Arceus, the Pokemon Company themselves got in on the joke in a big way. There was an official Bidoof Day, and several YouTube videos had fun with Bidoof's nonplussed sedentary style, and the fanbase's general amusement tactics.
You know the rules, and so do I. It's barely capable of standing up.
Even Pokemon Legends Arceus got in on the act, telling us, "Bidoof has an unsophisticated face, and is rarely flustered by anything. There have been incidents involving Bidoof sauntering into villages and gnawing on the houses without a single care." The very name Bidoof of course takes the B from beaver, and the doof from doofus, while the Japanese name is Bipa, from the same B and Deppa, a protruding tooth. At level 15, Bidoof does distinguish itself a little from other early game normal types by gaining a secondary type, when it evolves into the water and normal type, Bibarel. Bibarel, or Bibarel, is much larger and chubbier than Bidoof, sitting upright like a sleepy bear with an enormous, much more pronounced beaver tail. Bibarel is a beaver as big as a barrel, hence both the English name and the Japanese name, Bidaru. Taru is Japanese for barrel. Many of the Pokédex entries are barely exaggerated descriptions of real beavers. Platinum tells us, "A river dammed by Bibarel will never overflow its banks, which is appreciated by people nearby." And Heart Gold tells us, "It busily makes its nest with stacks of branches and roots it has cut up with its sharp incisors." Pokemon Diamond tells us, "It makes its nest by damming streams with bark and mud. It is known as an industrious worker." And yeah, it really is a hard worker. While a playthrough of Pokemon Diamond or Pearl does depend on a large number of HMs, Bibarel is capable of learning the majority of them. Some players may even make their way through the game with 2 of them on their team. Pokemon Pearl tells us, "While its movements out of water are sluggish, it can swim as fast as any Feebas." For the most part though, Bibarel was too slow to be effective in battle, and none of its other stats are remarkable either. From the 5th generation though, Bibarel could learn the hidden ability Moody, randomly boosting one stat by 2 while reducing another by 1. As long as a player could cleverly use Substitute and or Protect to keep Bibarel alive for a few turns, it would probably become an absolute beast. Moody is such an outrageous ability, even Bidoof can be found wiping out whole opposing teams. Bidoof and Bibarel are cute, goofy and unforgettable. I definitely told this story before, but when my friend and former flatmate's DS was stolen, I offered to buy her a new one in exchange for her unlocking Mew for me in Pokemon Ranch, by catching 1,000 Bidoofs. I still find it quite funny to think about. Music for Luke Loves Pokemon was composed by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. Writing, producing and editing is by me, Luke Summerhays. And funding is provided by you lovely listeners on Patreon. Head on over to patreon.com/podcastiopodcastius to find links to the other shows I make. And if you want to, please throw $1 a month our way to help keep things online, and you can listen to shows a little early. I love hearing from you guys about why you love these Pokemon too. I was already 16 when I got my hands on Diamond and Pearl, so I'd love to hear nostalgia from younger listeners, or thoughts and feelings from any of you guys. Hit me up on Twitter or Facebook at LukeLovesPKMN for our next 2 monsters, Kricketot and Shinx, or about any Pokemon you want to share your love for. And even if you don't feel like doing any of what I just said, thank you so much just for listening. I love Bidoof, and remember, I love you too.